fallen star is close, but there is death yet.
We are gonna gonna do a let's play of Diablo 3
Two.
Reaper of Souls, and I'm gonna play the Crusader all the way through to Act 5 and level 60. Oh, I mean level 70. All the way to level 70. So let's begin. I might not talk that much because I'm gonna try
Greetings. I am a Crusader of the
to
Zakarum faith, and I saw a
focus
star falling
learning
on this town.
the Crusader class because this is my first Crusader I'm playing.
Speak with her.
So, but I have completed
Can't open the gates until we drive them back.
with 300 up to level 60.
They keep coming.
We have us back when normal Diablo 3 and not the Reaper of Souls. This is my first full playthrough
I've never seen anyone fight like that before.
of the whole game
Open the
with
gates.
Reaper of
Find
Souls.
Leah at the Slaughtered Calf Inn.
And this play is also I'm gonna share it all with you, all the way from the beginning to the end.
Are you Leah? They tell me you survived the falling star.
And I'm also not gonna
But
let
it blasted my uncle Deckard Cain into the depths of the old cathedral.
and
to
I'm not
search for
gonna
him.
let the
The dead were already
talk
rising. I came back here to rally the
be
militia, but watch out!
here
Wounded are turning.
so you can hear
Nothing
what's going
stops the
on.
crusade.
And I'm gonna try not to speak that much when
The dead will overwhelm us all unless
when
something is
the
done.
Something like putting them back to sleep. I can get
characters
that.
is speaking.
Thank you. You should speak with Captain Rumford at the gate. He can tell you what to do. We've been under siege for 6 days now. Uncle Deckard is still missing. Captain Rumford and the others are losing hope. I tell them not to lose faith, but if help doesn't arrive soon...
For many years, villagers were too afraid to settle near the ruins of the cursed town Tristram. But as time went by, adventurers arrived to loot the old cathedral, and their business was profitable enough that new Tristram sprang up to accommodate them. Fewer travelers visit now, though, and the town is mostly populated by craftsmen and farmers.
So I'm gonna let the book speak, and so you don't miss the lore if you are new to Diablo 3.
We have come at last to Tristram's old cathedral. This is where Diablo, Lord of Terror, first corrupted mankind. This is where I may finally find the answers I seek. Leah worries after my safety, but I believe information vital to defeating the last lords of the burning hells can be found here.
I'm not very skilled at choosing this because this is, as I said, this is my first Crusader, and we're gonna say, first of all, we're gonna say some more health. Here in the start, we're gonna say 3% extra gold. I know that's not the optimal, but at this stage
I've come to help.
it's best
How do
to...
we stop these risen dead?
I think
I
it's
admire your
best to
courage,
get
but
some more
Captain
gold.
Dalton and the militia were
will
slaughtered by
be
those
wrong.
things.
Will be
Only I
wrong,
survived.
Have faith, Captain. Have faith.
you can correct
Well,
at
I
me
have
if
seen you
you
fight.
want.
Strike at the wretched mothers and their queen. They're the ones vomiting out these horrors. They're attacking the barricades! That's one of the wretched mothers. There are more of them in the ruins down the road.
I, Deckard Cain, have spent many years traveling and writing about the strange creatures in our world, but the sight of the wretched mothers still haunts me. They are the remnants of Queen Asilla's slaughtered handmaidens who were twisted by foul magic. Now they feast upon cadavers and regurgitate them as newly formed, risen dead. I will never forget the first time I saw these horrors shambling out of the misty woods. Our loved ones, very long ago, rose from their graves and began to attack the living. However, the risen dead were only the beginning.
Dear reader, I am Abdalhazir, adventurer, scholar, and researcher. I share my knowledge of this incredible world and its creatures through my insightful missives, often at grave risk to myself.
My
I
wrath
was
is
recently
low.
in Honduras, where my tents were ransacked by vicious quill fiends. I was able to beat them off with a shoe, but a less bold man would have fared far worse.
So this is gonna be a fun let's play, I hope, and very experienced. I will do that if I'm done. And I am gonna run around here and explore much of this just to see if I can get some more experience. Because then I would be able we get to the highlands if you explore, especially in this area. So I can get some new talents or I really like this shit. Really like it.
The wretched mother dead. That should slow the attacks.
So actually have a graphics card in my computer here. That's it. And the graphics card is a GeForce GTX
Blessings of the light.
4 GB, and it's way better
Oh,
than
Tristram.
the graphics card that I
Although
have now,
himself
because
is
my graphics card right now is an 570. So it's quite a different to my graphics.
I can no longer deny the true nature of the evil that rises from the depths of the cathedral. It is almost too horrible to admit the truth of it. It is the Dark Lord of Terror, Diablo himself, who plagues us.
And I'm only gonna take the As you can see, I have around 1 mil. So how is people, everyone? Hoping you all is well. I need to get used to that.
Thank you for your help. But could you talk some sense into Leah? She won't give up on the idea of rescuing her uncle.
She's brave. With help, she may yet save Cain. Leah, let us find your uncle.
We'll need to open the cathedral first. The guards locked it up before they were ambushed. Rumford told me they fought their way back to Adria's hut. The key must still be there.
So, as you guys could see in my...
This is my room. Do you like it? A miracle has happened. A hero, like one out of Uncle Deckard's tales, appeared and saved us. I know in my heart that my uncle still lives, and I pray that the hero will bring him home safely. You know it's not polite to go through other people's things, don't you?
As you can see here in my stash, I have up to the 3rd tab. I don't know if you just start and my craft is up to level 10. See if I can create more. Oh, actually this is better. Let's see. Give me some better boots. I got some better boots. Awesome. Oh, common. Oh, that's how you get it. Oh. Savage. Let's see if we get a better one. Strange. Strange. Get some more. 3% increased damage. Cooldown reduction. Waving off that. We can test it. Yeah, gonna test it. We are gonna test this. Out there. We are gonna test it.
Here, let me open the gate. Adria was my mother, but I don't know much about her. She died when I was very young. I was raised by Uncle Deckard.
And your father?
I'm told he was a great warrior who was lost when Tristram fell to the demons.
And I'm not gonna spoil this game for the newcomers if there is some who haven't played this. I'm not gonna spoil
Look! A hidden cellar!
this game.
Follow me!
There are dark secrets here.
People said she was a witch, but I never believed
Because
it.
I will not be rude to those.
Captain Dalton! Here's the key, and my mother's journal. What I've seen of it is disturbing. I want to know more about her, but that can wait. We need to save Uncle Deckard first.
I will go. Stay here and learn what you can.
Thank you.
Aiden came to me last night. I suspected what was lurking within his troubled heart. I consoled him as best I could. Regardless, wherever he's headed, hell will surely follow in his wake. The shadows close in on Tristram once again, but like Aiden, I'll be gone before they fall.
So here in the start, it's quite easy because I'm on the normal mode. At least the first part here is quite easy. It always is quite easy here in the first part here.
The fight is over for this one.
And as you can see, I know the spell tricks, but because I have my 160.
Tristram Cathedral. The fallen star lies within.
I actually got all the way to Inferno and cleared the Inferno. That's also why I have the Paragon 12. Because
The star is close.
and that was back when there was the auction house. This is with those you need to watch out for the circle because you're gonna get hit.
The grotesques
hurts.
may seem slow and senseless, but they hide many dangers within their hideously malformed bodies. A set of spikes lurks beneath the monster's flesh, and foul parasites nest within them. It is said that these horrors themselves are constructed by a greater evil, a darkness that I cannot even fathom.
But you need to watch out for the circles.
Time to test my skill.
And now I'm gonna try to this special weapons. And I actually killed him. You see, that's not a good weapon. That's just an improvement. Can't take that. I wish I had hoped that it was some better. Some more damage. With weapon because it would have been awesome with some 3% extra
Make your coup.
3% extra experience.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine. even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
And I will try to find all the books so you can learn the story. Of this game, this third expansion, third game.
Help me! It's inside me! Inside!
It was Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it, instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement, and sent us off to die.
As you can see, more enemies.
Burn in the light!
There was a demon. I can see that. More enemies. Also, that will also mean more experience.
May the light be dashed!
Okay, so now we're gonna explore this, because this way is the way to the objective, and I wanna explore with you guys, and so I can find some more loot if there is. I wonder if you are able to, when you have kind of paragon levels, if you are able to select them all. If you are able to select all the things in the paragon tree, because that could be fun. Not fun, but a little overpowered. Killed everything. Oh, there's tab. Let me assume there are 6, and then we are able to get our first glyph on our primary.
Not yet.
I would really like another.
Not ready yet.
Because I can see the point of it, and there's a large amount of enemies of few. Or eventually a boss, but I don't think you can blind the boss.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this ledge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the
This
fallen star
series is
awakened
gonna be
me,
around.
and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Stay back!
For this series I'm planning of doing around 20 minutes long, but for this first video it's gonna be around 1 hour.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Your niece asked me to find you, and I agreed.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found.
But my series is
We must
gonna be around
discuss the
45
fallen
to
star. Follow
an hour.
me
No,
to Tristram.
around 30 minutes to an hour.
I rescued the old scholar and learned from him that a creature called the Skeleton King stands between me and the star, but not for long.
Uncle, you're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
It was my duty to help. Now, I would know of the falling star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
Nothing stops the crusade!
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
Then I will be the cure.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Cordelia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly.
As I said, this video is gonna be an hour long, and the rest is gonna be between half an hour and an hour.
Are you Hadrig? Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It is a hard burden you bear. I will help.
Thank you. Follow me. I'm sorry.
Do your duty, blacksmith, no matter how hard.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hadrig! Help me!
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hadrig Aemon.
You owe me nothing, but I would welcome your aid in my quest to find the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Look, I'm happy to sell to you, but you got to promise not to tell anyone where you got these
I'm
goods
just
from,
looking
okay?
at some gear to see if there's something I can use. Can I use this? I can, but let's see if there's something here that I can do. Oh, they're cheap. Let's do now you don't have to use the book of skill crafting and all that fun stuff as you should. You previously should. The normal version before the you have had to use book pages of jewel crafting, then you need to use books of jewel crafting and then you need to use Tomb of Secrets to advance even further. But didn't is gonna, if I put it in a weapon, then they, as you can see right here, helm, 13% life. And I don't get better as improve upon them. So as you improve your gems, then they are better. Let me see if there's some new books available, because they also give some more experience.
Uncle Deckard is home, rescued from the clutches of the Skeleton King. I'm so glad. But the Skeleton King, I thought he was a folktale. The idea of Mad King Leoric returning to torture this place. Hasn't Tristram suffered enough?
Because when you're getting the books, then you get some more experience. So let's adventure further.
He has spent all night alongside.
And this series is not gonna be a speed run. It's gonna be a normal let's play. We are gonna listen to the lore, explore the things around here.
Cower before Zakaroon!
Scavengers are ugly, pathetic creatures who survive off of carrion and corpses, too diseased to attract any other carnivores. I did once meet a raggedy fellow who claimed that he had trained one of the beasts to bring him large rats to eat. But I'm sure the story is utter nonsense.
During the last days of King Leoric's reign,
The blacksmith's apprentice. Yet another innocent falls.
during the last days of King Leoric's reign, even the skeletons of the ancient dead could not rest. They took up their broken armor and weapons once more, ready to cut down anything that yet drew breath. Though wasted and fragile, these creatures possess a twisted cleverness that makes them quite formidable.
That creature must die.
And tell me if you, the reason why I came back open that door is because as we discovered the blacksmith and
Not enough running.
door. So I'm gonna try to open the door again so if you miss
Faith is rewarded. Had enough?
Demons have been known to devour their own young when no other nourishment is available. Their offspring, the imps, sometimes manage to flee and band together with other demon spawn. They rove in vicious packs, ready to descend upon the unwary traveler and rip his body to shreds with their tiny needle-sharp teeth.
a yellow item. Oh, it was the ignorant here. Oh, better pants. can tell the blacksmith that his apprentice was dead. And as you can see, there's more mobs you can collect to make you follow. There's more bigger your massacre.
That's for you, friend.
The massacre gets higher, you'll get experience for the increasing level. So, as you saw, I killed 30, all in a few
The grave has
seconds.
been disturbed.
I got 130 experience for that.
Sleep now. I require more wrath.
Cold ground welcomes the foul bodies of these cruel men. They sought to prolong their lives through forbidden magic at great and cruel cost to others. Their evil fed on itself until it consumed them all, and they found themselves at the end of a hangman's rope.
Let's see. Go just doing fine so far. So I found the Crusader is actually pretty fun. To see, I would like to see how it is in 17. And when this Let's Play series is done with last time we some follow-up while here. You can my process of the damage way.
Creature must die.
always good to explore, because then you're not gonna miss and some mobs or the wares. But of course, you reach level 70 and start farming for gear. Is cool to be and get legendaries. The slower you are going, just fewer legendaries you get, and you can't. There's no auction house here in the Reaper of Souls expansion, because that they have made because it was a little bit cheaty, I think. And you could just go out, get some gold, pound gold, and then sell the good things on the auction house, and then get a lot of gold, and then convert money or anything like that. Here there's three only one of these is there, and then level 2. Is found but I will go also level 7 right now.
Well, the light began.
Tragedies in these lands have left many restless spirits in their wake, and they demand retribution. These spirits will take out their vengeance on any unsuspecting individual who may pass, for they believe that the blood of the living will yet restore the lives that were ripped away from them.
Okay, we were actually lucky of finding the tomb first try. So, just for this year.
Emperor favors me. helpful to know.
I actually think that I like the AoE here. Its weapon attack better. That's because it's an AoE ability. And when there's many mobs, it's always good to have the AoE. But I really like the charging ability of the attack of the shield bash. Actually, protecting for short duration. Ooh,
The
I'd
crown is
actually
close.
might be good at this little bounce. That's weird. Come on.
The unburied are formed from human corpses that were flung into mass graves without a proper burial. This hideous amalgamation of bodies decomposes together into one being, bound by some foul magic. For all my knowledge, I could only flee from it, and I would expect any other sensible person to do the same.
I like the Richard mod instead of zombies. And this thing here is the quick way out of the dungeon here.
No, I will not allow you to bring that monster Leoric back to this world.
Let me see. Nothing better. Oh, that's a two-hander. So now we have a helmet and a glove, which is quite awesome, because now we do some more damage. And now we got the town polo. Let me go to this one, and this is gonna be the last one.
Like chaff before the wind.
This episode. This. It's too short to take the last one. Also, if the episode is too long, this this might look to be an
Had enough?
let's just try to let them
Worth killing. Cower before Buckaroo. Not enough wrath.
Crusader is extremely good to those messengers. Especially with this very experienced item. This is where we're gonna get our experience now for the next 2 minutes. We're most definitely gonna take the last one also, if we can find it, and here it is. So we can get some things.
Here we go. Little longer. Love it. Bad luck for you, friend.
This was fun and got provoked. Oh, nice. Let's go. Slash paralyzing and stun plantation hits. Let's try this one. Let us try this out.
kingdom of Khejistan, I heard rumors of Zakarum warriors called Crusaders. While the natives were most reticent, I was able to deduce that this order was founded 200 years ago, just as Rakis took his army of paladins west. But these Crusaders went east on a very different mission.
Don't lie. This ability. I like this one better.
A foe worth killing. Like chaff before the wind.
This is it for this video. So see you next time. Have fun.